What is pimping? Let's see how this is working out. All right. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the T here. So many deals out here today. So much to choose from. Shout out to the guy. Shout out to the guys. How y'all doing today? It's supposed to be the T. Been under the weather, but back at it. Just a little early morning waking back in with y'all real quick. So much going on in the news. So much going on in the world. It seems like our governor, Governor Newsom, is dabbling both fields. And seems like he's trying to make a play presidency. That's what everybody's talking about up in Humboldt, Modesto, up there in the Triangle. Everybody's talking about Gavin basically played them and had them raided, and they took a 5-year deal because feds had to have something because they had these so-called snitches and they were selling these ghost packs. Well, now you can go to jail for ghost dope. That's not crazy. So they did their 5 years, and when they got out, cannabis was legal. So everything that the government told them so happened is not so true. So it seems all of it just a play for a local spot to run for this seat. And Gavin is sitting there trying to make an interesting case to take this spot. And that's what's going on. Gavin Newsom is trying to be a nuisance again. I told that Gavin stop being a nuisance with the previous him. Gavin continuing to be a nuisance. But he can run for the presidency and have a game and clean up the world. Yay, now we have a new hero, Gavin Newsom. Stop being a nuisance, Gavin Newsom, so used to him. It's looking like Texas is blocking the veto in it. They took out the annual things that we have going on up in Humboldt, and now they gave us a state fair. The state fair, really, guys, come on. Well, shout out to the farmers. The farmers are the ones that can keep things so traditional. So, if it wasn't for the farmers up there in the Humboldt Triangle, keeping things traditional, we wouldn't have a lot of great things going on. Just a lot of great people up here doing a lot of great things. And they get a bad rap. Humboldt Triangle gets a bad rap. I don't know if you guys ever been up there, but I've been up there a few times. It's some great people up there. All my people up there are awesome. Shout out to my guy, Colin. Be up there. I'm having you up one day. I'll reach a little what you got going on with your farm. Appreciate you guys. It's been for so many years. Oh boy, having drops, but he's not letting me in on them, so we're not really tripping. I've been noticing a lot of people trying to imitate recreate what we have started. Well, they each his own. A lot of people, they don't understand what Golden Means he's talking about. Holding EMTs been doing the same thing for the last 30 years. Bringing you the hottest releases, the hottest drops, the hottest things, the fresh things that's happening on the streets. What is new, what is going on, what is really happening. That's what we about on this channel. There's a lot of efforts to try to imitate the Hold'em, but Hold'em ENT, I would like you guys to check out Jay Rose today. We have an awesome brother today. Check out Jay Rose today. Use code Hold'em and check out. Just let him know that we see him coming up in the game and we support him. See, me and Jay, we got a love-hate relationship, whether he likes it or not. Jay, some people love and some people hate. I'm here to push that fire. Chop that wood, chop that wood. If I can chop that wood and get that fire going, that's what I'm here for. Jay, let's get it together today. Tropical cherries. Trop cherries. Trop cherries. I already got my trop cherries. But trop cherries is what's on the menu today. I'm smoking on it. It's got a nose on it. Oh, yeah. It has a nose. You said, Hold'em, how are you smoking on it? You gotta know a guy to know a guy. It's tasty. I'm telling you. This is it. You know, it's a good drop. Taste it. It's gonna be great. Use code Hold'em ET at checkout. That's right. Use code Hold'em at checkout today. Jay Rose is gonna have a drop at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Shop Hello Mary TWB. Use code Hold'em ENT. I think TWB has a $49 ounce today. Use code Hold'em at checkout. It'll be like 35 out the door. Shipped. Use code Hold'em at checkout. They always have codes like Welcome 15. Don't be scary. You can shop there too. Bomb Pro sent me out a memo yesterday and let everyone know that they're going to be throwing in a bag for their 420 special. For their 420 special, Bomb Pro is throwing in a bag with goodies in it. Yes, there's going to be a bag with goodies in it for Bomb Pro. And they let Hold'em know, hey, Hold'em, let your people know, hey, you're affiliated over here at Bomb Pro. Use code Hold'em ENT at checkout. Let them know we're going to give them a bag of goodies. So Bomb Pro reached out. Bomb Pro said, hey, if anybody buys a Bomb Pro on this 420, they're going to give you a bag. Normally, my guy had to wait 2 weeks for that bag. But now, they're making sure that you can get that bag right there as soon as you make that order. So tap in Bomb Pro. Use code Hold'em ENT at checkout and save yourself. Right now they like $240 or $219. Use code Hold'em at checkout and they're like $181 out the door. Wow, you said Hold'em. They're $180 out the door. With my code, with code Hold'em ENT, the Bomb Pros are like $180 out the door. Check it out. Get lit. Hold'em ENT today. Shop Jay Bros, code Hold'em ENT. Nothing here is for sale. Everything that you see here is CGI. Everything is product. Nothing is real. Let's get this going, y'all. Whether it's hemping, it's Hold'em ENT. I want you guys to go and use code Hold'em today. If you don't do nothing else, use code Hold'em today. I'm trying to get my numbers up. I'm trying to let Jay know that, hey, Hold'em is out there reaching people. So if you in this chat and you going to Jay Rose today, use that code Hold'em. If you're going to AK Distro, use code Hold'em ENT at checkout. I gotta see exactly what's going on. They're still at the deal. The 420 sales is on the block. They got 1999 Roslyn. Yes, I said it again. 1999 Roslyn at JK. Hit them up. See what it do. For all my OGs out there, Jay Groves 420 has a stash of Moroccan hash, that OG Moroccan hash. So if you're tired of racing that white hash, you can get some of that Moroccan hash and roll your temple ball out and sit there and slowly enjoy yourself. A real hash hole. If you're a special kind of guy, you can pull out one of your special bombs, and enjoy you a nice hash on top of the hole. Say, he has some hash holes. Not the hash holes, but he has some Moroccan hash. I take that back, that Moroccan hash. So if you don't have some Moroccan hash in your stash, hit up Jake Rose. You can get that right now. Right now, you can check the site and hit that. Yes, the OG Moroccan hash. Right now, Jake Rose 420 has OG Moroccan hash on his site. You said, Bodum, what are you talking about? Well, Jay has that OG Moroccan hash right now. Why wait? Why wait? You can get the hash now for the OGs. If you go to the hash, just buy this hash up. Use code Bodum at checkout. Just let Jay know, hey, Bodum's working. What is hemping, y'all? Talk to your boy. There's only one way to know that you're here, and that's to talk to me. If you don't talk, then I don't know that you're here. It's called Bodum ENT. Doing a nice fatty. Got a fatty going today. Real excited, on Fridays we get excited around here, If Jay has some drops. Shout out Jay Groves 420. Use code Bodum to check out. What's going on, my hemper friend? Everybody's up, everybody's live, and if you haven't seen this is how we survive. Many has tried to imitate, many has tried to imitate, none can duplicate or imitate what they see, and that is the photo. Yes, I'm back. I was a little under the weather, I'm diabetic, so I get sick sometimes. Have other little issues, so I go down. But I still support. While I'm down, I'm still supporting. Sometimes I'll be doing these videos, I'll be sick as hell, but I'll be doing these videos. Just here, glad for the support, glad you guys are watching. Life is one of those things, it's like a bicycle. If you fall down, you get back up and you keep on pedaling and get up that hill. That is real, man. If you fall off that bicycle, that's the way of life. You can get back up on that bicycle and you can continue to pedal, but don't go at that fast speed. Start off slow until you get in the stride. Once you get in the stride, you get the pumping, then you take off. That's what it's all about. You got to strive for life. That's what we doing. We promoting health, and wealth today. A lot of people, they say, hey, Bodum, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. Why you don't have this? Why you don't have that? I don't want it. There's too many products to try to keep up with everybody's product. I try to have a steady little program that I deal with. Keep things consistent, because inconsistency can break the bank. You guys are following the Folding. You know, Folding loves the deals. We here for the budget. Every great American loves to save. Even if it doesn't seem like we're saving. Every American loves to save. That's one thing we like to think that we're getting good deals. So that's what we're here for. We're here for the find those good deals. We up in the middle of the night searching out who's having the right sale, who's got the deal, who's got the hemp for the low. And I say, who's got the hemp for the low? Again, it's called Fulton UT. Check out all the sites that you see. We're not going to keep repeating it. You know who they are. They grow. They take this grow. The TWB, Hello Mary, Bottom Pro. Like I'm telling people, if you don't got that huge dime, hit JK Distro up. Don't be scared. They got something there on the budget for you. They got top shelf on the budget for you. And people be like, oh, why was you holding this back? I wasn't. I tell you every time. It's you that listen to the other creators. It's you that listen to someone that wants you to buy their product. I want you to buy the next man's product too. I have no product yet. That's my goal. Shop these companies. One guy told me Shop Hello Mary was too pricey for him. And I told him, I said, man, check out Handcrafted. If you're on a real budget, if you're on Social Security, AFDC, or anything of that nature, and you have real low funds, and you got children, man, go to Handcrafted. Put it in a designer bag. No one has to know that you only paid $18 for 5 grams. As long as you are cheaping, it's all that counts. Shout out to those that are bringing you hemp at affordable prices that help medicate you guys. You know, let's get up and let's promote for health today. Let's evolve for health today. There's a lot of people out there self-medicating, doing great buying. A lot of people out there keeping their anxiety down by self-medicating. There's a lot of people meditating while medicating. You understand? I appreciate you guys. You guys get out there and do something positive today. Plant a tree. Yeah, you heard what I said. Plant a tree. You blow all this carbon out into the air, and you now have nothing, just no carbon dioxide to support what you put into the nature. So I want each and every one of you to get up, find some kind of tree that you enjoy. Get up and plant it today. Yeah, let's do that. Let's help offset let's put more trees into the nature so that there's more carbon dioxide so the future children can breathe. See, here in California, we have a small problem. Slack of trees. You know, they mined all the redwoods back in the early centuries. You know, that's one thing that they cut down all the massive trees that we have. But we have some of the most beautiful redwoods trees that you can ever find up there in Humboldt. Those redwoods come from each other shadowing each other, shadowing. So they're grown in little or less light, and the trees are red. That explains why a lot of the fire that comes from up there, a lot of Humboldt has those red and orange hairs. There's a lot of motion being made out here. Shout out to those guys that are keeping the keep up alive. Shout out to the crew. You know who you are. Complete balance. Keep balancing your life. Let negativity shadow. Go forward. Let's grow. so much going on, so great, and the company just grew. Foldum has hired an employee. Yeah, we officially have an employee at Foldum Entertainment now. So we'll be breaking in and training our new employee and getting them settled into their new role over here. I never thought a year ago that I would have an employee now. Foldum has an employee. I don't even want to call him an employee. I want to call him a manager, office manager, because that's exactly the position. You're going to be managing the office. I never knew I'd be sitting here a year later. We're celebrating a year at this. And, we got a lot of people that don't want to see the Foldum grow, but we're study growing. Surely we are growing. We got companies that you guys haven't seen yet. I got new wholesalers that we're working with and trying to get some things grafted on the table. Once we get everything grafted on the table, we'll be able to let you know more from there. But we got some wholesalers on the line now, and things are seeming to be promising. And we got samples on the way. They was like, hold on, shoot them out to you. I was like, let me just buy with it. Let me buy this, let me buy that. Let me just go that way. That way I can get my money buy in so I can see that way, because I just don't want you to send me something that's just what you want to come back and spend my money. And it's not that. I want to see exactly what am I going to get for the consumer. I was like, that's understandable. You got you. Sent it so they could spend it. And it was en route the next day. Actually, I talked to them at like 1 a.m. my time. And by 5 in the morning, it was already out for delivery. So at the post office, it was scanned in by 3. So it's showing me that they're on time. Got me thinking, okay, what's the next step? I appreciate you guys for giving me an opportunity to grow, shine, and blossom with you. And just know that this is also your channel. And I created a space that you guys can come and relax in, where there's no criticism, there is no envy, there is no judging. You just got a J, smoke that J. If you don't got nothing, just come in with nothing. This is a place that you can relax. This is your space as well as mine. I'm here to grow, grind, and network. And that's what we are exactly doing. You know, I was reaching out to some YouTubers last night, and I was like, man, hit me on Discord. And they was like totally oblivious to the things that I was saying to them. I'm like, okay, you just fried. A lot of people are just fried. And I understand, because this is a hemp channel. And we do get baked around here, but we're not 24/7 fried. Even if we're fried, we're thinking. Believe that. That's what it's stigma to the company. Like I see the young crowd, it's just here. Cool. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was like that. I'm still like that. You know, where we grow up, I appreciate each and every one of them. I'm trying to reach out and see if Dream 2 can come up, help relax some of you guys. See, doing some little yoga relaxations and things like that. See if you come over one day and give you guys some type of relaxation that's healing in a way too. I'm gonna try to bring difference, a little different thing around here, a little different vibe. I want you guys to chill. I want you guys to enjoy yourself. You know, not only are we pushing code, I want you guys to come up and relax. That's what I see a lot of people, they're only here for the deals. And it's always going to be a link up. Once you use code, you always log in. So I appreciate each and every one. And we become family like that. Show up and show out so I can know you're all about, you know, online, relax, whatever it is that you like to do it. You're a video gamer, you're a stoner, whatever it is that you like to do, let folks know what you're doing. Check it out, guys. Today, J Bros got Rosin 01. Oh, yeah. We got the Rosin Jam. Worse. Better for shipping. Use code Hold'em and check out. Get y'all here. I'll stop early. Show you a trick or two. So I want y'all to come in. So I want you to get what's in your card. Unlike how we having issues, I want you guys to get what's in your card. You just come follow and check out. That's why I'm here early so that you can get the benefits, everything that's going on this week. It's a practical drive. I'm not in competition with anyone, but use code Poland to check out so I can move up this ladder. Here's a ladder. Now to reach people, get out in the network. Please use code Poland to check out. Shout out to everybody that's in this space. You're doing THC, THCA. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. It's a lovely community. I like to see us grow. And the more and more creators that I see, and the more and more talent that I see that's out there. Photos glad to be in this community, believe it or not. There's a lot of great people in this community. Shout out to my guy, Token Time. I was there yesterday. Like I was saying, I was a little under the weather. Sometimes I be like typing crazy. Like people like, what's wrong? Be sugar levels and things of that nature. So I have to keep up with them. Read my glucose and all those things. Some days I'll be a little bit out of it. I bounce back. Shout out to Apple. Great medical team. Believe it or not, it's still folks doing it. Well, how do we get into THCA? Well, a few years ago, Foden wasn't walking. Well, just start walking. A lot of people was like, how you just start walking? Well, there wasn't a lot of pain. I was driving one day, like, pulled over a block away from my house. It was like excruciating pain. I made a right into my house. Couldn't put no pressure down. Went to the doctor. At the hospital, they said, don't go to save my life. 21 times, man. Got the bus in here, washing the sweat, pushing out of it. Walked in, I woke up, all kind of machines, like, what happened? And it's like, oh, you got a heart attack. You walked in, you got to take my life. They moved me in the ambulance, we were holding out there for me to sleep and everything. Didn't even know it. Let's get back to do some feeling over. Now we were able to walk. I was able to put pressure down. And the doctors told me to sit down and take these meds. You're not going to ever walk again. So they gave me a crutch. That's where they went wrong. They gave me these Vicodins. First 3 days, I had to take them back to back every 2 hours because the pain was so excruciating. Then it was like, it's just wearing off. My wife looked at me a little. She was my girlfriend at the time. You're not going to take advantage of it. I'm taking it. Just got my stomach messed up. All I'm doing is sleeping. It's not working for me. She kept coming in there and she was like, "You're not taking your meds again?" She was like, "They told you it's important to take it." I'm like, "Mom, I mean shit on my system." And that's everything. I went cold turkey and we had jumped up on the crutches. And I was going to the store and I couldn't do it, but I still did it. I was real far away. This guy asked me, he said, "You gonna make it?" I said, I don't know. But I tried. He watched me. And see, until I told him my story, and I was telling him what they told me that I wasn't going to do. He was like, "I'm going to watch you, my friend." He was like, I don't want you to go try to put the store, go try to put the shop. Watch me. I was on these crutches, excruciating pain. I was like, the medical shop right there. But it was like a hole in the wall, so it really wasn't like a medical shop, but they had that thing. And I was like, I'm just make it to get this thing. If I can make it to get this thing, I'll be all right. I went backwards and got some things. Put it in my pocket. Made it to the store. A lot of pain. I didn't have to go to the store. I'm like, doing my own therapy. I'm hoping for thanks. I have to chill. Seriously, so. Numbers. Let's go check the numbers. Let's go check all of this. Let's see what's going on. Went against the specialist advice. You have to take this medicine that was going to keep you in this situation. And rehab myself. My vehicle had broke. I was too sick to even try to fix it or try to figure it out, so I just left it. But I had to get around. I had appointments to make. I won't give me a ride. Back to this self on the crutch. A lot of pain. Well, the man he sold the car and barely paid. He made it to the doctor's appointments. That's all I needed it for. I made more money jumping than what I paid for it. I broke down on it. But after that, I was only talking medicine. I was totally self-reliable, and it was all because of the plant. Can you imagine the plant help regulating blood pressure, blood flow? Imagine that. Beautiful plant. Saved my life. That's the whole reason I do the sample. Now I'm able to breathe. guys, it's a miracle. Just know it's a miracle here. From hearing the specialist tell you you're not going to walk again, seeing that you're not going to be able to. That was the thing. Not having the mobility. I realized, hey, got something here. I don't understand. Study trying. Study building strength. Study putting pressure down. Impact pain. Then one day I stepped down and there was no pain. Now I'm like, this can't be pain happening. Took a couple more steps. And the next thing you know, I took off running. I said, man, I'm going to leave this miracle plan alone for a minute and see just really what's going on. And I didn't have no plan, or I had plans, I just laid off of it. And I started getting information. I started swelling. I'm like, man, wow. Get the plant back up. Swelling went away. Maybe on to something. Went and talked to the specialist and explained to him, hey, check me. I'm not taking it. I don't want it. I'm not going to take it. This is what I've been doing. This is what's helping. There's no way. He said, there is studies. Lucky he was an Asian guy. He was younger than me. That's what I was telling him. Hey, you're not knowing. You got to read up on this. You got to check these studies. He called me back and he told me, he was like, looks like you're not going to need it. He was like, because what I thought was going to happen didn't happen because you didn't listen to what I told you. And I realized something. Sometimes others' advice is not what we need. Sometimes we need to go on what works for our body. Because everybody's body has a different cell. They're all the same cells, but they're interacting at different times because you're touching different germs and catching different colds, different things. So it's interacting with the ecosystem. Back to those plants. You know, we are all from the ecosystem, which we are made from. We can change the plant ecosystem because somehow there is a tone that they're busting. When they're going into NASA, they're going out of space, there's cracking some layer up there. So we are our own ecosystem. We want to take care of this planet, y'all. So that it can last for the next 100,000 years from the future if we can and beyond. Because we can keep going on with plastic and waste. It's going to destroy this place. It's causing more cancer and things of that nature. Let's use wood. It's natural solutions. Whether we like it or not, glasses come from sand. It's a natural solution. So how you want to use it. This earth is so great. It was. So let's get to it. Stop throwing the dirt on the planet. Take it to the trash. You can recycle. Try to recycle. Treat them upcycle something. Try to upcycle. The landfills are filled with stuff that shouldn't be moving. And it's all our inexperience on this earth. Let's get back to the simple living. Let's get back to canning our own foods. That way there's less hormones and things of that nature. Like photo. What are you talking about? Simple homestead, guys. Let's get back to growing our own vegetables with no hormones and pesticides so that the future can see the carbon print that we left behind. It's important that we do this as one big team to keep this place green. You gotta look at the redwood forests that we have here. The president's wife didn't come and see what they was doing to the redwood forests that we got up here in Yosemite. It took the president's wife to see that way back in time. Like, it's not gonna be good. The trees was humongous. Now something section of traffic so beautiful, which is up in the almost trying to a beautiful region. That's from the tree today. So keep this place green. It can be just that simple. If we plant one tree, all the stuff that we put into the air, it's going to help clear the air. That's just photo right. How we can keep this planet green, because this plant is helping us in many ways. Some people are able to relax their phobias and fears and anxiety. That's weak. But I'm glad that it's here for everybody. And let's legalize it. Because at the end of the day, we know it's about access. We know that's about the push for the government, the president soon. So Gavin, do what you gotta do. I don't ever think that you're making the president. I don't think that people are effectively like that. Because like they say all the time, you're from California. They think California is some type of weird. I tell you this, it's a wonderful place. It's a great place to be. You can go outside with him. You don't get called down on. But you can go outside with a cigarette. Someone says, please get away from my house with that. It's a great place we live in. I just want everybody to get out and plant them a plant today. So that we can leave something behind for hundreds of years to appreciate it. I hope that they don't cut it down. You know, that's the great thing about living. You can do something now and be here for the future. So let's do that. Plant a tree. Leave it for the future. You see those great trees out there, let's put on plant that. That's for the future. It's for the tea. We waiting on that Jake Rose drop. We're waiting on the Jake Rose drop. It's a little bit about what's going on in this planet world. Somehow it fixed. We got back to where I need to be. And I'm glad someone planted that home. With this hemping, y'all, it's frozen. We're waiting on the Jake Rose, man. Why that Morocco passion is going on? make you a half stone. Why do you wait on your tier one? Then you go run. I think you got to try to handle cherry sweet. You know, handle cookies or something. Drop cherry, drop cookies. Something along that line. There's so many strands that we can inform things. Which one was it? And that's a great time to be living it because it's better than just brick. I was just at the top flight in the world. We're 45 minutes in, and I appreciate you guys for coming to hang out with me. And you know it wouldn't be right if we didn't have a dab or two. So we gotta get this dab. Shout out to Rockstar. Good looking out. Rockstar. This is true. These old folks will check out. Concord Kush. He hating. I got that Gary Payton. Coming to you from the source, not the horse, y'all. Yeah. We're just going to get the whole analyzer. Make sure everything's sealed correctly, right? We can get right to it. Trying to dab them up. Shells too. It's organization. So I lower the top so I can taste the flavor. Smooth. Playing with the button in the different settings. 1, 2, 3. Press it down. How many times I press this button? 1, 2, 3. Now just pulsate. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot how to use the dab try, y'all. What's up, Detroit? Having one of them stoner moments. I'm having a straight stoner moment right now because I'm like trying to figure out how to use this device that I had a while, and I think I forgot how to use it. I'll just hold the button. You like that sometimes. There's only one way to go, Detroit. That's flat dabs only, bro. You know that. There's only one way to go. Cutting her hot. Once she get hot, she ready to rock. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Like B say, once you double tap, there's no turning back. How could I forget that? And my beats and intro voice, I can hear beats in my head. Hold them. Once you double tap, there ain't no turning back. I forgot how to use this thing. I got to double tap. Once I double tap, there's no turning back. How you doing, bro? Got these drops going. Bomb Pro, they throwing the bag. They make a purchase, use the code, and now they're throwing the free bag. Like what? Yeah, a lot of people pay for their goods. Use the code. Pros like they throwing in the bag with it. Once you double tap, there ain't no turning back. Yeah, they boycotting your boy. I know what's going on, but we're gonna continue to grow. That's how we grow. Doing what we gotta do. Networking. Reaching out to the family. You know how it goes. I was a pretty fat dad too, Detroit. Rain keeps going off like crazy. Just chilling, bro. About to get out in the man street. So I'm trying to get up, keep there. Took a bump to the head. Talked a little bit about me. How this plan has helped me recover. I think I bubbled this one. I thought I had bubbled the chamber of this one. Oh. I like the train wreck too. The train wreck is pretty cool. So much great that perfect. Shout out some of this GDP. Can't go wrong with the GDP. Ooh, it's so cool. Ooh, GDP stuff, right? Somebody purpose here, right, yo? Just like almost around the consistency. GDP is done right. In the words of Detroit, Fat Bad Home. Cheers to you, bro. Shout out to people in Detroit. Yo, yeah. Wow. That'll be like a 30-second post. Once you get it up to tweet, You know. What's up, Shabazz? You ready for that Jake Rose drop today? Pat Ron in the house. I had to give Patron an American name, so Patron is Pat Ron from now on. I'll be like, what the hell is Foden talking about? Pat Ron is in the house. Shout out to Patron and Shabazz. Cheers, man. Part of the CS crew. If you ain't down with the CS crew, then we gonna smoke on YouTube. Shout out to my God, Stoner CS. Part of the Chief Session crew. Shout out to Chief. Appreciate you, Pat Ron, man. We just in here waiting on this Jake Rose drop. Waiting on this Jake Rose, man. Yeah, everybody waiting on Jake Rose. I'm on East Coast time, so I'm real early. On Fridays, everybody, we get all excited for Jake Rose, man. Just on Fridays, we get real excited. I don't know if you ever seen a stoner get excited. Have a drop like Jake Rose on Friday, and we be up like early. Like I'm on the West Coast, so I'm on a whole nother time zone. Yeah, that's 5 p.m. and it's only 10 here, so that'll be 2 my time. So that's really around the corner. So you know, okay. ATL, shouty. Shout out to Hot Atlanta. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hot Atlanta. You know what I mean? You don't know nothing about Hot Atlanta. They got them good Waffle Houses down there and the brick houses too. But I don't want to get to talking about nothing because I don't want my spouse to be, what you talking about, brick houses? You got a spouse? Atlanta got them. Atlanta got them. And they be thicker than a Snicker down here. But we're not talking about that. That's neither here nor there. Shout out to the ATL. ATL don't play either. Your ass will be in jail in Atlanta. So you got to be careful out there. Atlanta is a lot of fun things to do, but somehow you end up in trouble. Don't speed, drive the speed limit. One thing I learned about going through Atlanta is slow with the flow. Don't try to master no stop signs. It's a little town that get you when you go out. Everywhere else is cool. It's a little town. You don't want to be traveling there. Got to go all the way back to Atlanta because your ass ran the stop sign because you got one of the cops that's like, you're not going to run that stop sign in my town. Maybe tripping just over the line. You can go just over the line. Hell yeah. And cold grits, you know how it go. You put a little butter in there, you know, they'll loosen up. Nah, they don't play. You down there cab somewhere. That's one thing about Georgia, man. You can't even have a little bit of multi, man. You have a little bit of multi, they're gonna take you to jail for that shit. Georgia is tricky. It's one of the real tricky states. It's been like that forever, but it's also a nice state because I ain't gonna give up no game. Yeah, I ain't gonna give up no game, but everything floating through that month. Everything comes up through Georgia. When I used to be doing my thing, I used to come up through there. I used to be like, man, why you driving like this? I'm like, man, this is what you call a safe passage. You drive like this here. You in DeKalb? Man, I'm already know, man. I'm a guy down up there. I got folks out there. I got folks everywhere, man. I'm trying to be telling people. Only thing about Georgia, man, they put you in them black and white stripes, man. They have you sitting there, and they don't want to let you go. In Georgia, they don't let you go like that. And they talk about Tennessee got them sticks in Memphis, but I think Georgia, they got them beat. They be riding around. Everybody got a gun in their pocketed purse. That was the thing about Georgia. I was surprised at people that were strapped. You know, it could be the nicest looking lady. She'll have a nice little compact purse with a nice little compact Glock. I'm like, what the hell? What is going on down here? Yeah, they don't want to let nobody know. That's another thing. They make shit federal quick. Anything in Georgia, they trying to throw it federal. I don't know why they be trying to put everything to the feds. They're trying to turn you federal quick. They just don't play. I mean, everywhere though. I'm in Arkansas, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Georgia is where we be coming up to make stuff nothing for everybody else. But we don't do that no more. And the crazy thing about some of them cops in Georgia, they should have been linebackers. Some of them black cops should have been playing football. Because when they get you up out the car, they just be like lifting you one hand. Them is some big motherfuckers. They should have been linebackers. Some of them cops should have played football. I feel that you not. They're in the wrong profession. You're a nice place as long as it ain't cold and snowing, man. Or if it's hot, you know, it's a nice place too. That's one thing about Georgia, you get all of that there. We need to release some of these rules they got. I know you having fun in Georgia. You with the right people. Shout out to the guards. Like, what's this? I want to show. Yeah. Yeah, that's what everybody needs to do, man. Decriminalize and legalize. That's just a way for them to say that we being lenient. Just go ahead and loosen up on the rules. That's the thing. There's a lot of people doing big time in Georgia, like I was telling you, for a little bit of pot. You get a little bit of pot. You have a little bit too much. We want to talk federal. So think about Georgia. They know we're talking federal. Tennessee is the worst one. You know, don't have a little bit too much in Tennessee. We don't go federal on that app. Once they decriminalize a lot of this, just medicinal purposes, it's been here from the Indians and it's been here forever. Sativa L been on the planet forever. It's all on the pyramids. Everybody enjoyed it. Why we can't enjoy it too? There's only the whole thing is a tax. The whole thing is a tax thing. The whole ban is nothing but a tax order. Even deep down into it, it's a tax order. That's why people, I don't want to get into it because I can decipher certain things and understand certain things. Like some people wouldn't understand. But when I'm looking down at the papers and how the word and everything that it is, it's nothing but a tax order. Same thing that they did with the prohibition of liquor. And that's the same thing that they're doing with the gun. And once they see that it's industrial and it can be revolutionary, that's the thing that's the problem. They can fix things. They can help problems. Get a shut down a lot of pharmaceuticals. That's the point blank. The whole just shut down big pharma. A lot of things. They shut down the tobacco industry, which it has already happened. All I'm saying is just the legalization, how much the tobacco industry does take a hit, because now people don't have to smoke tobacco cigarettes. Just be like, smoke a cigarette. Freedom guys is really in it for a little bit of treachery. Like Smokey on Friday said, just put here for you and me. Trying to get my Jake Rose code up, man. I need to make some bread over here. Y'all ain't even supporting me. Get over here and shop Jake Rose. PWB just hit me right now. They know that I'm up live. They're like, we got unicorn candy. I don't know, I got things I'm trying to do. Okay, they said they got 15% off the entire store over at TWB. 15% off the entire store. Use code SAVE15 and get 15% off the entire store at TWB. You get 15% off the whole store. Nothing goes to fold. Just let them know in the note that you can use code fold and then use the other code to see how much you save. Use both codes. Do it that way. Don't let them know that I told you that. Because most importantly, I'm a customer too. I'm sure you got to save. That's the thing. I'm gonna show you how to save. I'm not gonna let these companies just be like, oh, it's a sale. You're gonna double that coupon. Oh yeah, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They got 17 strands in today. TWB got 17 strands. And use code 15% off the entire store. Then use code FOLDEM so you can get like 20% off. That's a double coupon. See? We got 14-gram samplers. Shop TWB, man. You got everything you need. One-stop shop. It's important to decriminalize this. Let's not get off the subject of it's about this plant, y'all. It's never about each and every one of us. It's all about this plant. Let's decriminalize. Trying to pass a little time. Enjoying myself. Feeling real good. It's rare that we do that. It had to be hard. Shout out to everywhere, no matter. We got folks in Alaska. We got folks in Northern California. Shout out to the Bay. We got folks in Nevada. We got folks in Wyoming. Shout out to Wyoming. We got folks in Utah. Shout out Utah. We got folks everywhere. Shout out everywhere. People in New York and Alabama, Texas, Mexico, Arizona, everywhere else, Colorado. Shout out all the creators of the world. Appreciate everybody that reach out. It makes you feel good inside to know that we all on the same page about this plan. You know? It's going to revolutionize the world, and that's why they want to come out here. That's the thing. How many dollars have they got locking up people and making them knock me off of the dollar? I'm like putting them and let it back out to make more money. So it's still early for this to go. Getting on. Cheers, fam. How you been doing? How you feeling, Tina? Shout out to Tina Hart. Tina Hart is in the house. Once I double tap, I can't go back. Shout out to Beach. I stole your mind, brother. I really forgot how to work my device, Tina, and then I heard beats in my head come and say, once you double tap, there ain't no turning back. Smoke weed if you. Shout out to Tina R. How you doing, fam? We over here taking dabs. Detroit came through for a minute. You know, Detroit, you gotta go either to work or play his game. Talk about fat dabs only. I must be taking 2 small dabs. Detroit be over there mocking me. Fat dabs only. I gotta get me a puff coat device so I can really puff slow. Do I really want to puff slow? Not really, but I gotta have puff slow so I can go to the puff con. Then I'll probably get it and fall in love with it. You haven't seen the new edition? This is the new addition to the family. This is the new edition. And I gotta go pick up another box today for my PO box. See what they say. That's the new addition here. New addition to the family. She brings peace and joy. That was a good one. That was a good one. You know, when your ears just stop and be like, that was a good one. Take another sip. Where I take this little trip. Just want everybody to remember this plant is healing the world and bringing everyone together. If it can heal and bring the world together, how can it be so bad? Shout out to everybody that's working to legalize it from their state. Hogan, salute you guys. Shout out to everybody that served in the armed forces. Hogan, salute you guys, because we have to look at what's going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of distractions. You know, that's the thing that gave us the distractions, so we don't see what's really going on. And it got us so consciously inside of our own bubble outside the United States that we don't care what's going on outside. And I think it's time that we start caring. because if we don't unite globally, that's going to be the next issue. We got to unite globally. Let's all get on the same page, because this planet is only going to last if we all on the same page. But from victory, that's the same thing that happens at the dinner. I don't want pizza. I want macaroni and cheese. It's going to always be like that every day. It's just how I just flow. It's how it's not worry about the political people. It's not worry about who's going to legalize it. They're slowly coming around to it. Slowly coming around to it. They're slowly coming around to decriminalization. And legalization is next. And that's what we're here for. Decriminalization and legalization. Just trying to make things right in the culture. They don't want to distract us. They want to tell us about the real wars. Let's talk about the hemp war. It's happening right here. There's a few states that war trying to keep their hemp. They're blinding us to not let us know that they're trying to criminalize it because they want to tax it. They want it for themselves. Read it all in. Just hold them in your tea. Go take a break. Come back up. Figure out what's all going on these drops today. We won't be back at you. But you guys stay blessed. Stay folded. If you haven't liked, share, or subscribe, do that. It's just one of my rants if I hit that I know. Appreciate y'all for supporting me. I'm growing. We have 1, 2, 3 right now. So it's easy. It's 1, 2, 3. Hit that button, sub up. Follow me into 3.